What's going on, guys? Overman back again, and today we're gonna talk about good old Call of Duty. Because recently I've been bitten by the COD bug, so I've been playing quite a bit. But I took a little break from shitting on noobs with my 1.2 KD, and I was watching some COD videos on YouTube, and I came across a video from probably the most high quality channel on YouTube right now, if I'm honest, T Martin. And in that video, he was showing off one of the new weapons that Treyarch added into Black Ops 3, which was the MX Garand, which is basically a futuristic version of the M1 Garand. Now, what got me really interested in this weapon is that it's very similar to one of my favorite weapons in Black Ops 3, the Shiva. And the Shiva is a semi-automatic assault rifle that can kill in just 2 shots. And the MX Garand can do the same thing, but it has a higher rate of fire, which means that it kills faster than the Shiva. However, it has a much smaller magazine size than the Shiva at just 8 rounds, so you're gonna have to be accurate with it and probably pack a secondary pistol to mop up any extra targets just in case you run out of bullets. And to me, that's cool because I think it creates an interesting little challenge where you have this very powerful weapon, but you also have to deal with its limitations. So I was very interested in getting this gun and playing around with it. But the catch is that the MX Garand can only be obtained from supply drops, which is funny because I could have sworn that Treyarch said something about having only cosmetic items in supply drops, but maybe I'm tripping. Regardless though, they know that the community was really pissed about this in Advanced Warfare, but they also probably know that they made a shit ton of money off of it. And the fact that they're doing this again, despite how much the community hated it the last time, proves how profitable this bullshit really is. And it's such a terrible way to make money off of your fan base, tantalizing them with new weapons that can only be obtained via RNG. And you know what the funny thing is, or the sad thing really, I've seen plenty of people on YouTube and Reddit drop hundreds of dollars on supply drops and not get the weapons that they wanted. But that's gambling for you right there, giving your money away to some greedy fuckboys for a sliver of a chance for something in return. And you know, they could have easily made the guns obtainable via challenges instead of supply drops, which would have been way more fun. Or hell, they could have just sold the weapons in the black market for a specific amount of crypto keys or COD points so that people wouldn't have to pray to RNGesus for a fucking drop. But that's the thing, video games aren't about fun anymore. They're about milking you for everything you got. Well, at least games made by Activision anyways. And I know a lot of my subs must be saying, Overman, what the hell did you expect? This is Call of Duty after all. And you're absolutely right. I'm not surprised by this at all, but I'm making this video to prove a point. Have you ever heard the story about how to boil a frog? If you put a frog in boiling water, it'll jump out immediately. But if you put the frog in room temperature water and slowly turn the heat up, he'll sit there and die. Treyarch and Activision did the same thing, and they had it planned out from the get-go. Step 1 was to put supply drops in Black Ops 3, but tell the fanbase that they'll only contain cosmetic items, which can only be acquired by earning crypto keys, which are earned by playing multiplayer. Step 2, introduce COD points, an in-game currency that can only be acquired by purchasing it for real-life money. Don't worry about any backlash here because your white knights will defend you and say it's okay because you can only get cosmetic items from the supply drops anyways, so it's not gonna hurt anyone. Plus, Treyarch are the good guys. They'd never put weapons into the supply drops, so you have nothing to worry about. And step 3, introduce new guns that are exclusive to the supply drops. And finally, step 4, profit. You see, if Activision and Treyarch put the weapons in the supply drops back in November when the game first released, there would have been way more backlash and a lot more negative press. And that would have probably resulted in less sales. So instead, they had their cake and ate it too. They made it seem like Treyarch was gonna do away with the old supply drop system and profited off of it because people felt comfortable buying back into the COD series after the disaster that was Advanced Warfare. But then they profit later on again when everyone starts buying COD points for a chance at these new weapons. And you know what the funny thing is? That little parable I told you about the frog in the water isn't even true. Well, not literally anyways. If you actually put a frog in cold water and slowly turn the heat up, the frog will eventually notice and jump out before it's too late, but gamers won't. You know why? Because Activision told them it's a jacuzzi. And the thing is, it's only February and they're already pulling this shit. The next COD doesn't come out until November, so I'm interested in seeing how high Activision and Treyarch will turn up the temperature in the meantime. Oh, and just in case some of you guys forgot, Activision publishes another game. It's called Destiny. But that's it for this one, guys. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to smash that like button. If you're not feeling too shy, drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think about Treyarch putting weapons in the supply drops. And if you want to see more videos like this in the future, be sure to hit that subscribe button and follow me on Twitter. Link will be in the description box below. That's it for me though, guys. Over, man.